Hello everyone, Trisha, it's me Jenny, and it's time for another not naked video response to Trisha Hershberger's series Naked Truth, where we talk as candidly and truthfully as possible about a subject of her choosing. Straight out the shower, dripping wet hair, no makeup, first take, one take, and all that malarkey, and it's been a while. The last Naked Truth I filmed and uploaded, I then forgot to send to Trisha, so I'm sorry. So yeah, there we go, it's been a while. And this subject, I'm genuinely interested to see what the response from the male side of the Naked Army will be on this particular subject, because this week's subject is menstruation, which is a topic which for some reason I'm not particularly comfortable talking about, which is odd when I actually thought about it as a subject, because I've never been uncomfortable about the concept, ever, and that's mostly due to the fact that I've been brought up in a household with one adult woman, and at the time when this particular situation was beginning to be a new concept, two other women, and I was the last female to become a woman in the traditional sense in my household, so I was, very, very versed in the subject, both from a just being aware of it for a while, and also sexual education came into it, and like just being immersed in the culture of women who talk about things. I don't know whether or not it's a true stereotype or whether or not it's a false one, but there's a brilliant little webcomic which is two guys next to each other, and one of them says, "Hey dude, no homo or anything, but nice haircut," and the other was like, "Yeah, thanks dude." And then it has two girls, and the girl's like, "Oh my god, I got a new bra," and the other one goes, "Oh my god, your breasts look amazing, let me touch them." And there's like a level of female companionship and communication which I don't necessarily think often happens with men, and this is, again, stereotypically, this could be a complete and utter fabrication of society, but I've been brought up in an environment where women just discuss things, and it's a solidarity between women, and when you're feeling stressed or physically or mentally uncomfortable about something, you just discuss it. I remember when I was, long before I had a concept of puberty, having a tampon fight in the kitchen with like water and watching things like, absorb things and throwing stuff around, and it was fun and completely and utterly separated from any concept of them actually being used for personal hygiene, but being just immersed in the culture of it's just fine. It's like, when I think about it, I think like how good women have it now in comparison to 20 years ago or 40 years ago or 100 years ago. The fact that there's, hygiene products and medical products that are available which help with pretty much all the aspects that make people uncomfortable. And when the more I think about it, I'm like, adult women spend approximately a fifth of their life in this situation. It is not something to be ashamed of, it is not something that's important, it's just a fact of life. You probably spend, it's as basic a principle of living as, breathing or eating. It's just something that is part of being an adult female who is fertile. It's just a thing. It's not something to be worried about. In fact, it's barely something, like, the reason why it's not discussed is not because it's gross, or at least in my opinion or my experience, the reason why it's not really discussed is not because it's gross or put off. It's just because it's just life. It's just living. So yeah, that's my opinion on that subject. But I would be genuinely interested to see what the male perspective is on this subject, because it's very hard to express without experience. So I would be very interested to get that other perspective on that. As I said, I've been brought up in a very female centric environment. My mum, my sisters, my dad has sisters as well, so a very, very supportive female awareness family, so I was never shocked, I was never surprised, I was fully anticipating the process, and my sexual education in school was also pretty good, so there was no level of fear, there was no level of surprise, and it's just living, just straight up as basic as putting on socks in the morning. You just do it because that is part of life. But yeah. Woo! Naked Truth, it's been a while. I'm sorry I've neglected this channel so much. Videos are coming when they come. I'm going to be doing Project for Awesome. and yeah, doing things and stuff, some words. Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment, but please be respectful as always. The Naked Army is a very, very respectful and awesome community. Yeah, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys also very, very soon. Bye guys. I will remember to send this in to you, Trisha. I'm sorry. I will remember this time. Anyway, bye guys.